So because I'm going to be filming on that camera, it does everything in the panoramic view. Panoramic, right? Landscape, whatever you want to call it. What is it? 16:9 versus 9:16, something like that. Anyway, so this is the bed we're going to go ahead and tackle. I'm going to start. You can see all the blackberry vines just going crazy. I'm going to go ahead. The water's been off to this for like 2 days because I'm having a water issue for the Asian garden. So I'm going to go ahead, and these are actually getting caked up anyway. They're 360 emitters under here. They were great, but now they're definitely caking up. So we take the shade cloth off. We're going to go ahead and clean up the space between the cedar planks and the chicken run hardware cloth. And probably going to go ahead and secure some of these guys with my little clips onto the hardware cloth up here. And then we're going to clean out all the grass here. We're going to top it off with some soil after we remove the bed that's in there. So there is a small wooden bed. It's just like this, but it's there. We're going to go ahead and replace it with another one of these. So this is the same bed that I have there, that I have in front. And then I also have the larger. I have 10 of the ones that are like that. But these are in the galvanized, not in the white. And those are the ones that are going to go here to replace these and make the little U shape. And I did decide, thank you for those of you on YouTube and on Instagram and on TikTok. Didn't really get anybody, but that makes sense. I don't spend a lot of time on Facebook. That poor Roselle hibiscus needs a little support. Anyway, I am going to go ahead and do the U this way with the opening here so I can take soil straight down and also give me a little separation from the Asian garden to this other grow space. So probably not gonna put those together until tomorrow, but they are here and ready. But let's go ahead and get started with this guy. Well, let's get started with this. See how long it takes us. It is 4:57. I'm gonna try my best to remember when I'm doing close-ups with my phone, which is what I'm on now. I'm gonna try really hard to remember to turn it sideways for you guys because it's gonna be a long format video. We will see, no promises. You might have a little bit of like this and this and this, but I will try my best to keep it like this for you. So I'm remembering to film sideways, but my camera, the battery just died again. I do have 2 other batteries, but they're just not, I gotta be honest, I prefer on my phone just doing short videos to bring you guys along. So it's kind of like you're in the garden with me. And it's kind of funny because one of my favorite content creators doesn't like short. She feels like she doesn't connect with people unless she does long form video. And for me, like, I love consuming long form video, but with shorts, I actually feel more connected. So as soon as my dog would like to move out of the way, Brownie, come on, bud. You're not the star today, cutie. Brownie, move. So as I was saying on my camera before it died, I really should get all this grass out, like dig up the roots, but I'm not going to. I'll be here for days. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to dig out a trench right back here between the bed and the cedar. And I'm going to go ahead because I've got to sink my bed just a little bit. I can't raise the soil level a ton because I've got the canes that I've cut down just now, right? You could see, I don't want to cover them too much. I want them to be able to come up again like they have. This is what, the 3rd year we've been here? And like, I think the Lonestar is, I don't know, 7 or 8 years old now. So, yeah, I don't want to cover them too much. And I also don't want to come up too far up on this blackberry stalk, because I don't want it to rot. So I'm limited on how much I could raise the soil level. I am gonna amend it with both worm castings, and then I have a pH, berries like soil a little more acidic. So in addition to some soil, we're gonna go ahead and put some berry feed in here and make the soil a little more acidic for them. So let's go ahead, let's dig out the little area where we're gonna put the bed and get it set up. It's definitely a little harder when you're just putting it around an existing bed, but I think it'll be worth it. It'll look nice. And then this one's going to be going eventually when my husband gets around to finishing that. So for now, let's get this done. So the back panel is in there. I did every other slot because we're going to go ahead and put these little support beams in here. Put them on here. Then I'm going to go ahead and put the end pieces on, and then, well, the corners I should say in end pieces, there and there. And then I'm going to go ahead, this is actually going to come in a little because I want it to go to that corner. I'm almost tempted to add, I have an extra short panel from when I did the other bed. I'm tempted to make it a little bit longer, and I have extra support beams too. Might do that, might make it an extra 4 feet because it'll work. But we'll see. Like, everything's always an audible here on the homestead. So either way, I do need to put the support beams though in these guys, and then we'll continue on. Set up the work light. We're on to Halloween 2. I've got the supports here The back is done. Got the corner piece, and I'm gonna put the end piece on in a minute. Put the quarter piece or the corner piece on here, and the end piece is already attached. So yeah, we are making good progress. I like these beds a lot. They're really cheap. I wait for them to either go on sale or to have a special for, like, you know, 2 for a big discount. I got the same with my big beds, the tall ones. I wait until they go on sale, or I'll wait until they do like order multiples. But I do. I really like these beds. Mine are holding up really, really well. I've had those now for almost 2 years, right? No. So the smaller one for 2 years. These a year. The big one's over there. But yeah, so we're going to finish putting this together and then get it filled in, topped off. And then I'll figure out how I want to do the irrigation. That's going to be interesting because, at least for right now, we are getting a lot more lines put in as far as on the sprinkler. So I can have a lot of stuff on this whole line, like all the berries on one thing. And I'm putting all the different trees on, right? So, but for right now, this is on the same water as this bed and as the Asian bed. And as if you guys have been watching, you know I'm having some issues with the grow bags over there getting too much water when these get just enough. So it's always fun and exciting to figure it out. So I'll think about that and figure out how I want to get the water going on here. It's 10 after 7, and just like that, the berries have a bed. So I'm going to go ahead. You can see that side's low right now. I'm going to build up the soil there so the bed will be flat across. I could do the same thing I was doing before for the shade, which is clip it to here and bring it down. Not a problem for right now. I am going to be putting something in place that's going to be both permanent support and permanent shade, but that's not happening tonight. Tonight, my biggest objective is just to get this filled, get it amended, get the irrigation set up, and give these guys a really good water. Because like I said, they've been, you can see, neglected. These guys have been neglected since day one. They still give me fruit. I feel horrible, but I'm trying to get better, knocking projects out. Surprisingly not freezing right now, so I might keep going and start building those next. We'll see. But let's get this guy done first and then see how I feel. Okay, so our bed has been pretty much topped off for the most part. I put down a heavy hand of worm castings, and I'm very excited. When I was switching out the bed, I found a lot of worms in there, so that's great. But worm castings, and then also a nice round of, this is the one that I like the best so far, the True Organic Soil Acidifier. I used another one and I was not happy. I was concerned, but yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and just do a light layer of the topper, work this stuff into the soil, and then probably give it a good water and then set up the irrigation in here. I'm going to give it a good hand water first, then put down the irrigation. It just makes it easier on me. It's 8:26. This thing has been amended, topped off. I'm going to give it a really good water right now. It's actually kind of nice out. Granted, I'm wearing fleece and my big boots and knee socks and all that, and heavy jacket, but it's not horrible. It's like 76. So I'm going to go a little longer. My husband's making meatloaf for dinner tonight. I'm so excited. I'm getting really hungry. But yeah, so this has been amended, topped off, and now after I water it, I'm going to figure out the irrigation. I've been putting Ollas in all my beds, and I do like them. I think they're making a great difference. So I'm considering maybe putting a couple in here. I don't know if I have any more. I don't think I have any more of the large that do 4 feet. But I have quite a few that do 2 feet, and I have plenty that do 1 foot. I do have my self-made, my DIY Ollas that are just a unglazed terracotta pot. You seal the hole at the bottom, and I use the lid on top. I could do 2 of those in here, and those do 4 feet each. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do my homemade ones here. And then I'm going to do my drip as well, because that's just a must, especially out here in the summer. It's not an option. And I direct sow, so I can't just count on the Olla. I really do need, when I direct sow, the seed to stay, the top layer to stay moist. I will mulch as well. And then I don't know if I'm going to do it tonight, but I got to fill in all around here with my fill dirt here. Still got to take some of these stones out, but I can take them out tomorrow. But I do want to fill in around here, raise this low, clean this up, weed whack tomorrow, but fill this in. And then I think I'm going to do grow bags around this corner back here, because that way they can be easily moved. I'm going to do my smaller ones, like maybe my 3-gallon ones, and just do something, I don't know, just to add like color or something back here. We'll see. But anyway, yeah, doesn't look too shabby. Same back here. Standing on my septic tank lid. Oop, light. But yeah, I like it. And then, like I said, I could set up my shade cloth the same way again. I really want to have my husband build little beams that come down from the top, come out here. But we'll see. I will throw some ideas around and that'll go up tomorrow. Luckily, with the weather right now, I don't really need to worry about the shade cloth. I do need to be concerned about rabbits. Even though the rabbits haven't really been in our yard much, thanks to this guy and the other killer, who is 26.6 pounds. It's 9:35. I'm back here after dinner. I just planted both of my Ollas. These are just DIY Ollas. I mentioned them earlier. It's just unglazed terracotta pots. These are the larger size. And then I just go ahead and plug the hole at the bottom. And then I use their lid here. And I'll either turn it upside down, or when it's really hot out, I'll turn it this side up, put little rocks in it, make a little bee waterer. So we're going to get these guys filled up. And then I will put the drip in. And I think I'm done for tonight because it's chilly and I'm getting tired. It's 10 o'clock. We're going to call it a night out here. So I've got the Ollas all in and they're full of water. I'm not going to do a drip tonight because I'm still debating if I'm going to go with the 1/4 inch with the 0.8 emitters, or if I'm going to go with my normal 1/2 inch with the 2 gallon per hour emitters. But yeah, this is still train wreck. I'm not going to worry about it right now. I'm just going to go ahead and let this thing be. I don't know if I'm going to plant anything else in here, like flowers or maybe some strawberries. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But I will think about that tonight because I'm not going to bed yet. I'm just going in because it's cold. It's about 70 degrees, which for me is very cold. So tomorrow, I think I'm going to go ahead and take out this bed here. I'm going to get the beds built over here and put in here. I want to see if I can get, I have more pallets. I want to see if I can build another compost bay here, move this one over, build that one out of pallets and have like a double bay compost here. And then take out that door and the chain link there. So it'll open that up and I can really use my little cart. Instead of just carrying individual bags of soil, I could wheel my cart with like 5 bags, much easier. So anyway, that is the plan for tomorrow. Be nice, get all this. I'm going to move this to a different area. I think I'm going to put that up in the Halloween bed. And I'm going to hope, I'm pretty sure that I can. I'm pretty sure that even if those have grown through the bottom of the bag, the roselle hibiscus and the tomato, I'm sure the tomato has, it shouldn't be a problem to lift it pretty easy so I can raise it. Because the beds going in here are 2 feet tall, and this is about 18. So we'll need to be higher. Technically on the tomato, I could just raise the soil level, but that thing's all wonky. It's been in there now for almost a year. But yeah, do those tomorrow, build our other bed, do our compost bays, take out this bed, finish this bed, and then I think I want to level out around the bed, obviously, do my pathway mulch, and then around there, the chicken run and chicken coop, do some grow bags. That way it's easy to move when we need to get our septic cleaned out, or if we ever have a septic problem, do my little small grow bags so I can grab them and go. Okay, so that's it. I hope you guys come back tomorrow because I should be out here again tomorrow. Have a great night.